Hello everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. Last time we did some exploring of the Battle Frontier. We'll not go into detail. Caught us through the wheel. And yeah, before we continue on, I forgot to mention one thing. When you get your little National Dex and got the Battle Frontier, this is what your area looks like, your little key card. So you have a little map for Battle Frontier, which you can see right here. And it shows that I highlight the area, which is kind of cool. And here's your trading card. Don't worry about the money, there's a reason I got so much. No, I've just been doing some on-screen training. So, what the heck am I doing with Rustboro? So, during my on-screen training, where I mentioned about there is 2 rematches to go over before I go for it. Yes, again, you can rematch the trainers, but gym leaders, but they take forever for you to rematch them. So again, me showing you all the rematches is highly unlikely it's going to happen. But since we got 2 leaders to rematch, why not do them right now? Oh, we have the chance. Before going back to the Battle Frontier. So yeah, you don't have to worry about facing the trainers because they're just, you just unfaceable. But yeah, let's talk to her. I'm so glad to see you again. I'm Roxanne, the gym leader here. I'm sure we've both experienced many battles since we last met. I would like to see how much better we've become. Let's battle. It's kind of weird. You get a little bit of this is like rival trainer battle. I don't know, but overall, yes, it's a double battle now, and that's not high. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna hit Iron Tail with you, Double Kick with you, and you're gonna use Protect, okay? It's fine by me. Alright, goes down. And I have an Onix, which is a Kanto Pokemon, which is kind of cool. We'll break you, and we're gonna do the opposite way. But yeah, each gym leader will be a double battle no matter what, and they'll have new Pokemon. I did mention they could have Johto. I guess I forgot about they could have Kanto too. So yeah, so it helps you out seeing Pokemon with the Pokédex. But I'm telling you, yeah, you gotta transfer from your Fire Red Green cartridge. So far, she had. Well, actually, no. Golem is technically in. You can catch a Geodude to make it a Golem. So her Geodude did evolve to the front stage, but it's the Onix and the Kabuto were the 2 new ones. Now we technically have not seen. Again, I have lost. And we got a lot of Pokédollars. Talking again, I still have much to learn when it comes to battling Pokemon. That awareness makes me love all that much. But yeah, I don't know if you can rematch them again. I think they could rematch them again and it'll be a higher level. I am not too sure about that. Because I've never done this when I was a kid, which is kind of mind-boggling. And I don't know if they get higher and higher, so yeah. So let's go to Dewford and face Brawly again. Okay. I remember doing this in the 2nd gym. This was like over a year ago when I was doing these videos and when I had a Rolls in my team. I think we go with that. Yeah, we do. I know where I was going. A wave may draw back, but it always returns to the shore. A giant wave of a talent like you, I knew you would return. Show me much higher you've gone. Alright. Got a Machamp and a Meditite, which I guess is not Medicham yet. So his Machop evolved to his final stage. I could have switched and had Materia, but oh well. Sure. kick. Oh, it's gonna use Focus Punch. Still using that Focus Punch strat, I see. I wish you could get the TMs again by defeating the rematch trainers, but oh well. And he has a Hitmontop as the new Pokemon, which is Intimidate will lower my attacks down, so I think Machamp survive? I don't know, I'm like 23 levels higher. Wow. That didn't do. Ow. Damn, that Hitmontop really lowered Agron's stat. Okay, you're really gonna use Focus Punch. Okay. That didn't do much. Holy crap. Like, I could switch, but it's just. I mean, I could just use Blaze Speed, I'll be fine. Let's see, Ross Pokemon. His last Pokemon's firing off. So Makihita, wow, I said Mayanna. Makihita has evolved. I guess we'll just do that, and we'll Blaze Kick this. And he's going to try to use his Focus Punch. Yeah, it's usually Protect, I wasn't even going to attack it. Actually, I think Ragnar might go after it, because Blaze can... Oh, wow! Blaze Kick? Okay. Oh, critical hit, nice. 700. Wow, that's a lot of experience. But yeah, it's usually like the higher the HP, the more you have, the more experience you can get. And that's a guy one shot. Beat Brawly. Wow, swapped again. Battling is fast and it's deep. You can't see the bottom. It's just like the Sea of Holland. But yeah, now we're gonna go over now the Battle Frontier. Can't believe it, we're almost done with the series. Alright, we're gonna go over Pokemon, and we're just gonna fly towards here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the very first area. Let's see looks like our Pokemap right now. Actually, no, our badge thing, so we can know which one we're gonna go first. So right here. So let's go to, I guess, the Battle Factory. I'm trying to remember all these by heart. I just don't. Actually, no. We're gonna go to, let me go down here. Battle Dome. Let's go to Battle Dome, actually. Be much fun going this kind of order, you'll find out why. Because I'm not going to do the whole thing, I'm just going to go do a little bit at a time for each one. So let's do, so this one is either you can do a single battle or a double battle. But we're going to do just the single battle. Where the strategy of trainers are put to the test. Welcome to the Battle Dome. I am your guide to the single battle. Would you like to do it? Yes, I would. So level 50 or open level, I think if you pick level 50s, I think your Pokemon goes to level 50s. Oh yeah, we're not eligible. Okay, so it would be open level then. My bad. I thought it would be like, oh yeah, okay, so your Pokemon will be set at level 50. Challenge. Open level. Okay, so we're gonna have Louis Colo, Altaria, and what's that place? Before I show you to the Battle Dome, you must save your data. Yeah, you gotta save before you can do it, because if you say no, it'd be like, alright, sorry, you can't go. Alright, now I'll show you the Battle Dome. First round match is next. Are you ready? So we get to see the tournament tree, so we get to see what's going on, see who's facing who. And if you click on them, you can see what Pokemon they're running. So We're facing Manual, which has a Beldum, a Drowsy, and an Ampharos. And we can see everyone else. So if you ever want to like look who they could have, yeah, you can see them. It's kind of cool. Okay, we're not gonna go over them. I just want to actually be surprised by it. Then you can click on Opponent, which again you can look at it. It says a team with an average potential, skilled at inflaming foes, and provides an HP impact. So you can get ideas and stuff like that ready for it. So this is the gimmick. You can only pick 2 Pokemon from your team. So we'll actually have this and that. So pretty much you can look at who you're facing and manage to pick what Pokemon you want to use. So we're gonna have a battle. Let's do it. Rich boy Manual would like the battle. He has an Ampharos. Area nose. Why is it Ampharos? We're gonna hit it with a Fake Out. It's a bug poison type, so if I switch to Blaze King, I mean. Oh, it's almost 60. And we're gonna hit it with Surf. Gonna do a good chunk of damage. Wow, critical hit. Good job. Crap. You're gonna have a Drowsy. We're just gonna hit it with Surf again. Headbutt, and it's going to deal a little bit off of a item it has. So it has a Citrus Berry, so it gains 3 HP, but it's not going to do much. Headbutt again, which is actually kind of interesting for a Drowsy. Headbutt. It's more of a special typer. Okay, so while we're going through this, we're not going to continue. We're going to leave from here. Yes, and she'll heal your Pokemon. So let's go over to the champions. So after you beat a handful of people, there will be a champion here. So we're gonna retire. No, we're gonna retire. So you gotta go through this thing in a streak. You gotta do a 21 streak to get the silver medal for it, and 42 to get the gold. So who could this be for the battle champ? For this one, for the Dome Ace, is Tucker. Tucker has 3 Pokemon, and he can only pick 2, so you don't know which one to pick, so you gotta be strategic. He could either have a Swampert with a hold item of a Focus Band, with it moves Surf, Earthquake, Ice Beam, and Counter. By the way, it has the Natures too, which is kind of interesting with the Brave nature. He could also have a Salamence with a Lumberry as a hold item with the moves Earthquake, Break, Arrow Ace, and Dragon Claw, which is actually kind of a nasty Salamence. Even though it's a very good Pokemon, it just sucks that Dragon Special, even though its special attack is pretty high, but it's not as high as its physical. And Charizard with a White Herb with the moves Overheat, Rock Slide, Arrow Ace, and Earthquake with a quiet nature, while Salmon has Adamant. After you beat the 21, if you do 42, another 21 to be a 42 streak, he'll have this team. He'll have a Swampert again, with Leftovers as a hold item, with the moves Surf, Earthquake, Ice Beam, and Mirror Coat, with Brave Nature. Metagross with a Quick Call, with Psychic, Mirror Match, Earthquake, and Protect, Brave Nature. And Latias with a Chesto Berry with Thunderbolt, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Rest. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy what they could have. And by beating him, you get hit the gold badge of that battle tower. So we have enough time to go for one more battle tent, so why not go to it? I think it's over here. Nope. You can again get easily lost. Don't judge me if I do get lost. Oh no, not that way. Actually, what's the lady doing here? Excuse me, young one. Have you a good memory? I have this feeling there once was an odd tree back here. Yeah, it's in my PC. I caught it. I guess if you talked to her earlier, I think she would just see there's a Pokemon down there. Okay, where's it at? I'm not too familiar. Didn't mean to do that. Not too familiar around this area. Go to this. Oh, okay, so we're going the right way. So we're gonna go to the Battle Pike. Battle Pike is actually one of my favorite concepts of the area, and it has a shape of a Slifer, which is kind of cool. Let's go in. Where the luck of trainers is put to the test. Welcome to the Battle Pike. I am your guide to the Battle Pike. Would you like to battle? Yes, I would. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Challenge. Open level. Of course, we can pick 3 Pokemon. Unlike this one, you can just keep the 3. So we'll have Ontario, we'll have Tentacool, and we'll have Aggron. Of course, you gotta save the game, like always. Alright, so the Battle Pike, there are 21 rooms and sides and 7 sets of 3. So there is different things could happen. Either a single battle, which is a trainer with 3 Pokemon, you walk up to the challenge. A double battle, 2 trainers with 1 Pokemon each for a battle. This room will not appear if you have the Pokemon if your 2 Pokemon already fainted. We have a hard single battle and healing, which is 3 Pokemon per side, and the higher tier opponents. Winner Pokemon are completely healed, which is cool. Wild Pokemon, where there's Wild Cyphers, Milotics, Dusclops, Electrodes, Burlooms, and Wobbuffets will appear, so watch out. No events, there's a player, there's no trainer, so you gotta wait with it. Status effects is a surprise attack will inflict a status on 1 or more challenges of your Pokemon. You gotta watch out. It will be a random trainer who had the Dusclops, could either burn or freeze, or a Curlia with burn, poison, paralyze, and sleep. Yeah, not fun. And there is also a challenger that will actually just heal your Pokemon. The full recovery challenger that will challenger Pokemon will be healed. So if you talk to this lady, say, I beg your pardon, but are you perhaps finding it difficult to choose a path? And you say yes. Let's see. There is something about the path in the center. It seems that we heard something, and maybe been whispering. So let's go to it. Maybe a bad idea. Yeehaw! This place is a pushover. So we just got a free spot. So if you keep talking to the ladies, she'll like help you out a little bit. But sometimes I think it will be she'll tell you what one of the rooms is. So since to the left it's gonna have a trainer, let's go ahead and face the trainer. I think I am shopping too much. Yeah, maybe. Again, I'm not gonna really complete these because these take a lot of time to do, and you gotta do them twice to be 100%. So let's go over to the Battle Queen Battle Peak boss, which is a female person, which is Lucy. Lucy will have 3 Pokemon, just like you have 3 Pokemon. On her Battle Peak Silver is a Survivor. We'll have the Quick Claw for the build for the hold item. With it moves Swagger, Crunch, Poison Fang, and Giga Drain with Brave Nature. A Shuckle, the Chesso Berry with the moves Toxic, Sandstorm, Protective Rest. Wow, this is like a real weak one. But if you have an Aggron like I do, it won't do anything. To be honest, if you have the Aggron on your team, you'll be fine. But you gotta watch out for her last Pokemon, which is a Milotic with leftover items. With the moves Ice Beam, Needle Coat, Surf, and Recovery with Modest. The Shuckle does have Bold Nature. So, yeah. In Pike Queen Gold, she'll have a Cypher like last time. Cypher like last time, but it'll have Focus Band for the whole item. With the moves Swagger Crunch, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain with Bold Nature this time. Yeah, I know, it's kind of interesting. Steel Licks with Bright Powder, which is a very trolly hold item, with the moves Earthquake, Rock Slide, Explosion Screech, Brave Nature, and a Gyarados with Cherso Berry with Dragon Dance, Return, Rest, and Roar. Oh, I missed because she's using a Sandstorm. Great. Great! Okay, good hit. It's like, please connect. Yeah, but I love this. Because Love This is actually a terrible Pokemon in my opinion. And I still stand by it. The greatest stats in the world. We'll Dragon Breath. He's gonna use Rain Dance, which I think has Swiss Swim and it makes it faster, which I don't really care too much about. Wow, that hit. Wow, it took a hit. I gotta get maybe 3 levels higher to change the difference, I guess. What is? Oh, it's using Dive. Okay. No, we'll just hit it with this. And we paralyze it. Nice. So, we're just gonna do some off-screen training because there is a few more things we can still do. Other than this, we don't get any experience with doing this part. Oh, why? It's still faster when it's raining outside. I was gonna just use Fly. Please don't fall in love with Love Disc. See if it's smart enough to use Dive. Oh, it's a speed tie? Of course. Wow. Love. Really confused and okay. This AI does not joke around. You know what? We're gonna send out Tentacruel then. To male, I think. And it can't use a track. Care if it used that. It's gonna probably use. Can the paralyzed please be paralyzed? Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Oh, now I'm faster apparently. Alright. This is the most annoying Love Disc I've seen in my life. Watch it. Okay, I'm gonna say as I watch it be faster. It's gonna use Dive again. Alright, good. Down. It's gone. Okay, so we're finally done with that. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for there. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna continue on the Battle Frontier. Till next time. Later.